Tottenham's Super Cup collapse to PSG could be damaging for Thomas Frank and his squad. The North London club were on course to win the Super Cup after goals from Micky Ven and Cristian Romero had stunned the Champions League holders. PSG though rallied back in the final 5 minutes to take the game to penalties, and with Ven and Mathys Tel missing in the shootout, the Parisians prevailed. Spurs were the better team for the majority of the contest, but the manner of the defeat could have serious consequences ahead of the start of a new Premier League campaign. Former Spurs goalkeeper warns of PSG damage. Speaking to BBC Sport, 14th of August, former Spurs goalkeeper Paul Robinson said losing a 2-goal lead will be damaging for Tottenham. Robinson also said, "This could have been a real step forward for Tottenham. Instead it's a real blow. The victory would have been Spurs' second trophy in a matter of months, after previously going 17 years without winning silverware." Spurs won the Europa League after defeating Manchester United at the end of last season. Instead, Spurs' winning mentality has again been questioned, a problem which Frank will want to fix at the club. Frank's Spurs rebuild to take time. Frank will have seen the positives from a game they should have won, but the problem remains that Spurs are still soft defensively. PSG showed little threat on the Spurs goal and looked off the pace in their first match since losing the Club World Cup final to Chelsea, and yet they still managed to lift the trophy. Frank can still take plenty of positives from Spurs' overall performance, which did show promise of a more enjoyable Premier League campaign this season than the misery they had to endure under Ange Postecoglou. Kevin Dan's long throw-ins were a threat, whilst Mohamed Kudus showed promise following his move from West Ham. Being able to bring Dominic Solanke off the bench following an injury layoff was also important for Spurs. Picking his squad up though from such a defeat will not be easy for Frank, with Burnley waiting to take advantage at Spurs in the first league match of the season in a matter of days.